Okay, so we finished making the map in Photoshop. We imported it into into our project. Let's see. After we mapped the new physics bodies onto the new components of the map. Um, so after we kind of created the map layout and the physics bodies that resemble it, we started adding creatures to the map. So here we can see a creature just standing still, and that's because there's a position in which the creature gets activated. So it's not going to start moving until I go in a certain bounds of that creature. So for example, once I move closer, it'll start coming towards me and get ready to attack me. And I can blow this guy up. So we added creatures. Now we also add spawners. So what we see over here on the right is are these spawners, and they will spawn creatures. Right now we added a activated state. So there's a trigger on the map, and once we cross that trigger, these spawners will start spawning creatures once we're in a certain radius of them. Because we're so close to them right now, we don't want them to start spawning, even though we're in their vicinity. So that won't start until we cross a trigger, and I'll point that out in a second. However, this first spawner that we're going to come across is already activated, and that guy's right here. So he starts spawning creatures, and if we're outside of its zone, it won't spawn any. Now we can change this radius, but for right now, for demo purposes, so it'll keep spawning creatures when we're inside it, and once we're outside the radius, it'll stop. And these things are destructible too, with a lovely explosion. All right, so this is the invisible trigger I was talking about, and once we cross it, those spawners up top will start, and this physics body will get removed. So, and it gets removed, and these spawners start spawning creatures. And once we remove out of the radius, it removes too. So, a couple of things we added. Let's see. And there are a couple more up here, just blowing them up right now. Oof. And we added collision detection, well, better detection on these creatures. So before they were kind of they were moving over themselves, right? So they'd spawn on top of each other, and we fixed that. And this is the new part of the level that we kind of added. So this is the next time I stream or we start looking at this, we're going to kind of map this out. Some type of boss will be in here. Probably have another trigger that will maybe spawn enemies behind us. And then our exit will be over here. But that'll probably be next demo, video, stream session. I streamed the development of this today. I'll put a link in the info. You guys can check it out. But this is kind of a summary of what was done. All right. Till next time.